Hey guys, the first thing I wanted to show you today is how to use the iTools for coin tossing. So the first thing I wanted to go over was the actual fraction of the probability of you flipping a head or a tails. So if you flip a head, you have a 1 out of 2 chance because there are two sides to the coin and there's only one head and one tails. So if you flip the coin, you have a 50-50 chance of getting one of the two. So that's 1/2. Half the time you could get heads, half the time you could get tails. So this is just a little activity that you can do to keep track of how many heads you flip and how many tails you flip and how many tosses you're going to do. So let's choose 10. So we're going to choose 10 tosses and we click go. It tosses the coin for us, and over here it's keeping track of how many heads and how many tails. So in this case, we were able to see that we've tossed 6 heads and 4 tails. That was almost half the time, because if it was half, it would be 5 and 5. So they have the same likelihood of getting the same, even though that might change each time you do it. So we've got, this would be 6 out of 10 tosses, we had heads, and 4 out of the 10 tosses, we had tails. So let's go ahead, let's do it again. Let's see what we get. If you think we'll get the same or different or more or less, let's see. They both have the same likelihood of heads and tails. Wow, well look at that. 7 out of the 10 tosses landed on heads, and 3 out of the tosses landed on tails. So each time you do this, you're going to end up getting different results, because the probability is, even though it's the same for both heads and tails, it changes every time you do it. Let's do it one more time. Let's see what we get here. All right, this is just the opposite of the first time. This time there were 4 heads and 6 tails. So this would be 4 out of 10 tosses, and this would be 6 out of 10. 10 stays the same because that's how many tosses you made. That is the whole set. And the parts are 4 and 6. So this would be 4/10, and this would be 6/10.